So lately I've been making a lot of videos about movies and just having like discussions about them, and I love doing them. It's a lot of fun. I watch a lot of movies and I've got a lot of them to talk about, and honestly they're fun videos to do. Now some videos don't do well on the channel, some videos do, and I just really enjoy making them. So this video's topic is about the movie called Fire in the Sky, and if you don't know what that movie is, it is basically, it's about the story of, I forget what his name is, but it's like the top or the most real or like the most believed alien abduction story. So the story is in 1975, a logger by the name of Travis just up and disappears one day, and he's gone for like 3 to 5 days, and like he's gone. He disappears. So the movie kind of shows him going like being out in the woods because he's a logger, and there's like a shining light, and then he disappears. But the movie actually does a good job kind of showing the mystery, and like no one obviously knows where he's at. And then like 3 to 5 days later, he shows up. He's found in like a cabin or a barn or something. He's naked. He's like covered in like fucking some kind of, I don't know if it's sweat. Honestly, I don't even know if it's fucking sweat, like some fucking weird alien goo, if I'm being honest. But the movie does not show a lot with the aliens, except for the probe scene, which I'll show you a clip of that, because the reason I'm talking about this anyway is because I was on YouTube and this got recommended to me, which is the probe scene, and it is actually one of the most unsettling scenes I've ever seen in any movie, aside from Tusk. I mean, I talked about Tusk before, and Tusk was really unsettling. This is somewhat unsettling. Not as bad as Tusk, if I'm being honest, but fair warning, it is kind of gross. So we'll go ahead, I'll show you the scene, and we'll talk about it afterwards. That in itself is already pretty whack, honestly. It is something else. This is supposed to be what happened. Like, this is the testimony from Travis himself about what happened on the ship. So everything that is shown in this scene supposedly happened. The movie itself has a lot of suspense to it, and if you really like suspenseful movies, I would definitely suggest checking this out. It's a pretty well done movie. The movie came out in like 1993, so about 18 years after the abduction, or the reported abduction. Now, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not true or whatnot. Because I don't have the fucking knowledge or know-how or anything to say that, especially considering it happened 23 years after I was born, before I was born. So it is definitely interesting. I like the way I like the way the movie kind of goes. Like, you don't see much of the aliens. The movie is actually left to a mystery. Now, obviously, as the audience, and you know the story, like, you know that the guy is abducted. Like, Travis has been abducted, but the movie still does a good job of having the suspense of not knowing obviously where he's at. Like, where did he go? There's no way it was aliens, but he gets found. Like, it's 3 to 5 days, because he's not. I don't think he's gone for that long. He's gone for like a few days, and they find him, and he's like, so when I said he's covered in like I didn't think it was sweat, because the like weird sheet cloth thing that was on it, I thought that was like what he was like covered in, was like the residue from that. I kind of want to show you a little bit more of the scene to give you guys a little more if you haven't seen the movie. Now, if you have seen the movie, I'm curious what you guys think of it. Honestly, I'm curious what you guys think down in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some more of this kind of experiment scene. So we're gonna stop right there, because what happens like literally 2 seconds later is he gets like a needle directly in his eye. We're not gonna watch that. Now, the movie doesn't actually show it going into his eye, but you get the idea. I'm not gonna put anyone else do that, because I just sat there and watched it. If you don't like needles like I don't, it makes you cringe. Even if you don't have to see it go in his eye, it still does. But all of that you saw is supposedly like what happened during the abduction, as reported by Travis himself. I'm pretty sure it's reported by Travis himself. Actually, Travis, I'm pretty sure, was on a talk show at some point. He talked about his experience. I think I remember seeing something about that a few years ago when I first watched the movie. I honestly don't remember. I don't know if I'm giving myself a false memory or not, but it's that's really crazy. So the movie itself, I mean, it is a really well done movie. I really do enjoy it, especially if you like alien movies. Like I thoroughly enjoy alien movies. I mean, like I talked about before, the movie Science scared the fuck out of me. I did a video on it. Still enjoy it. I enjoy Independence Day, Battle of Los Angeles. A lot of these movies, these alien movies, I thoroughly enjoyed them. I love the suspense of this movie. I love the kind of mystery behind it. It's actually a really well done movie. And honestly, if you like a suspenseful movie and you're the aliens, I would suggest watch this movie if you haven't. And honestly, if you're really into aliens and you want to read something, I suggest reading about this experience. You can find the story of this online. I'm pretty sure there actually was an interview conducted with Travis about the experiment that the aliens like did on him. So I guess I was wrong. I guess Travis Walton wasn't on a talk show. He might have been. Maybe the video was taken down. I don't know, but I can't find it. This is the only Travis Walton interview I can find. And this was actually conducted 2 years ago. So you guys can actually look this up. It is the Sasha Day Travel Lifestyle Food Luxury. Title's called All Right, here's the full segment with Travis Walton, Roadless Traveled in Arizona. So they interviewed Travis Walton, and it's about 8.5 minute interview, and they, I guess, talked to him about the abduction. So if you guys want to go check that out, feel free to go check it out. But this is the only video I can find where someone interviews him. I swear he had an interview on like a talk show, but I guess I'm wrong. So, but it's interesting. Actually, it's pretty interesting. But guys, let's go back before this video. I started talking about the movie and I got like into the real life story. Kind of a back and forth. I remembered this movie, wanted to talk about it, then got into the actual story itself. So I apologize for that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Tell me what you think about the movie or the story, the actual story itself. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. But I'll see you later in the video. Have a good day. Check out some merch links in the description. And as always, stay awesome.